About 5 years ago, I was in my room somewhere in Kaduna State after months of being stuck at home due to the COVID-19 pandemic. With so much time on my hands, I found myself indulging in countless activities. Maybe I should pick up a skill, I thought. They say an idle mind is the devil's workshop, and I certainly wasn't about to give him the tools. So I went online and enrolled in a few courses on data science. Somewhere along the way, I began to wonder how I could apply this growing interest to healthcare. Like a curious learner, I typed applications of data science in healthcare into Google. Many results came up, but one stood out clearly, and that was genomics and bioinformatics. Naturally, I went down the rabbit hole, consuming as much genomics related content as I could find. In the process, I stumbled upon a webinar by Professor Christian Happy, where he spoke about the pivotal role his Genomics Institute, that is the Institute of Genomics and Global Health, formerly HGADE, played in generating data that guided Nigeria's and by extension Africa's response to the pandemic. That moment sparked a fire in me. With little to no direct access to structured genomics education, I took as many courses and attended as many webinars as I could, all in a bid to learn more about what had now become my central intellectual focus.
It is a future. I don't think any area of medicine in the future will be done without really including genomics. And I think I will advise high school students, undergraduate and postgraduate students to be very curious and to really devote a lot of time reading about this and then learning about it, because I think it's also going to be a game changer as time goes. Because I think for those that will understand the science and how to do it, I think they hold the promises of the future.
As a medical student juggling an already demanding curriculum, I thought about how powerful it would be to belong to a community of young genomics enthusiasts like myself, people who could motivate, challenge, and grow together. While we had remarkable experts doing groundbreaking work in the field, they often felt distant and inaccessible. I began to nurture the idea of starting such a community. In my enthusiasm, I found Professor Happy's contacts and pitched the idea to him as a student arm of the Genomic Centers of Excellence, a Pan-African initiative aimed at strengthening genomics research across the continent. Seeing as this vision was unlikely to materialize in the immediate term, I decided to simply start. No support, no backup, just a young woman with a laptop, a concept note, and a dream to lead a movement that transforms the curiosity of young Africans with an interest in genomics into real sustainable capacity. And that is what has brought us here today. Africa is projected to contribute more than half of the world's population growth by 2050, making it the youngest and fastest growing region globally. Yet, this demographic future is unfolding at a time when Africa remains severely underrepresented in global genomic data sets. GWAS diversity monitoring shows that Africa genomes accounted for just 1.1% of global data sets in 2021, dropping further to 0.16% as of 2 years ago. This disparity poses a serious threat to the continent's long-term health security. As modern medicine increasingly relies on genomics to drive drug development, diagnostics, and precision health tools, African populations risk being excluded from innovations built on data that does not reflect them. Without deliberate investment in genomic research capacity, Africa risks deepening inequities and reinforcing dependency on external innovations. Given the continent's anticipated population expansion, failure to close these gaps now will only lead to more dire consequences in the future. Now, this is why CoGSAYR exists. At CoGSAYR, we are united by a shared vision to advance genomic research in Africa and close the gap in African genomic data representation through 1, collaboration, 2, innovation, and 3, capacity building.
My name is Timi Talabi, and I am from the Center of Genomics of Non-Communicable Diseases and Personalized Healthcare. My expectations prior this program was to come network, find a meaning to what I'm studying. Of course, before now, I have known a lot about genomics.
Okay.
I am a very avid learner. I love to learn. I'm a very voracious learner. So before now, I've known a lot about genomics, but coming to this conference to see that, oh, I'm not alone in this very small,
field,
yes, still relatively small field, in the country or in Africa. So it gives me a lot of sense of belonging, that we are not few, we are not,
And then
because
you're
in my
inspired
class,
to do more.
yes, I'm inspired. A lot of inspiration has come to want to do more, to want to learn more, to want to go deeper, to want to dive so much into that ocean of genomics and explore that field.
I thought I was alone in the world of genomics, but coming here, I saw like-minded people.
I know, right?
I thought like them, so now I feel like I found my family.
You found your
I
tribe.
can now network and move on with my research.
Awesome, very good. So now, what's your remark from the first half of today's events? Because we've just done half of today's events. So what's your remark from all the speakers, the panel session? What's your remark from all of the sessions that we've had so far?
Okay, with my remark, it's actually my main problem is that they have taught us to be bold.
Okay.
Especially in the area of genomics.
Of course.
It's really silent in Africa.
Yeah.
So we young scientists in the area of genomics, it looks bleak. The future looks so bleak. But our panelists have made us understand that we should just be bold. We should just start from somewhere.
True.
And we will definitely get there.
Awesome. So just as you've heard from our lecturer, who soon to be will be a professor in Ghana, he said we should be bold and relentless. And of course, our speaker said we should be very, very audacious with whatever it is that we have. I mean, vision driven. So yes, thank you very much, sir, for your time, and see you for the rest of the event.
Thank you too.
Bye, sir.
We pursue this vision by intentionally sparking and nurturing interest in genomics among young people. The ripple effects are immense. Imagine the transformative potential when young Africans are equipped with knowledge, skills, and technical capacity they need to lead. In just the past year, we have proven that young Africans are ready. We are curious, we are passionate, and we are eager to lead efforts to apply genomics to solving Africa's unique health challenges. What we need are the right tools and opportunities. As an organization, we are committed to creating platforms where young professionals can thrive. Through collaborative projects, targeted training programs, and strategic partnerships with research institutions, we aim to unlock the full potential of African talent. The journey toward advancing genomic research on the continent is not without its challenges. Yet, the passion, resilience, and brilliance of young African researchers inspire confidence that transformative breakthroughs are within reach. Breakthroughs that will shape the future of healthcare and science as a whole. Together, we will push the boundaries of genomics research and champion equitable access to scientific research and opportunities. I invite you to join us in this noble endeavor, and I look forward to witnessing the impact we will make together. The future of genomics research in Africa is in our hands. Thank you.